What's good, everybody, and welcome back to another video. It's your today Lux King. Today we are here for a couple of videos. This is gonna be the first from a few videos we're gonna be doing today. As today we're gonna go through everything we've just got uncovered in the Inazuma 11 vision. So if you guys are excited for today's videos, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also make sure to join the Discord down below, both my and the Victory of Heroes Discord server, as that is currently getting updated with everything we got shown. But for this video, we're gonna go through Chronicle mode and see what Chronicle mode is all about. So here we go, a journey to find the strongest Inazuma 11 team in the series history. In the distant future, a new and terrifying threat looms over the horizon. The Mind Eater, a high-dimensional threat that could bring about the extinction of humanity. There is hope. There is but one hope for our world, to bring forth the ultimate fighting spirit. Entrusted with this last glimmer of hope, Victorio Cryptics embarks on a journey across the entire history of Inazuma 11. His goal, to find the strongest team of all. Now, that is pretty cool. Chronicle mode is not just it's not just like Strikers where you just play against a team and that's it. No, there seems to be actual like story story linked to it. Now, as you can see here, this character, we've known of this character's existence for like a year by now, right? However, now we finally know who this is, and this is the grandchild of Dr. Cryptics. Now, in case you don't know who Dr. Cryptics is, I don't have an image ready. I'm prepared. See, Dr. Cryptics, Inazuma 11. Let me just go ahead and do this. And there we go. This is Dr. Cryptics. But again, if you don't know, he was shown in Inazuma 11 Go Chrono Stone. He was a pretty important side character and everything. So that is pretty cool. So this is his grandchild, which is just amazing. Next up, we got Wonderbar here, which again, always nice to see him. It's cool to see he came back. And again, he's back again here to try and help us just go back in time and again get the strongest 11. Which again is just amazing. The Inazuma Victory Caravan, a brand new caravan. The Inazuma Victory Caravan can travel through time to observe all Inazuma history. Now here you can see they now got a caravan instead of the bus. I fight more with the bus, but hey, it is what it is. Looks pretty cool. They're getting chased there, as you can see. Pretty cool. And then they go a bit more about the mode itself. So Chronicle competition route. Oh my god, I can't speak. Like, we got so much stuff today. A map spanning the entire history of Inazuma 11. Meet the conditions of the history check to relive iconic moments and advance the story. Additionally, commentary playback will enhance every match. So again, we got some images here, right? So as you can see here you got Royal Academy. Yeah, you got Royal Academy right here, and you see the team formation and everything. Then here we get to see a little bit of the cutscene. So basically, Chronicle mode, again, like I said, it's not going to be like Strikers where you fight against a team and that's it. No, this is more like the time stones in Inazuma 11 Go Galaxy. That's what this reminds me of. The time stones in Inazuma 11 Go Galaxy. Because in Go Galaxy, you had these time stones, which if you would enter, no, Legend Portals, I think it was called. But anyway, if you entered one of those, you would go back in time and technically like relive like an important match from the franchise. So basically this is the same thing, but just much more expanded. And so before every match, you'll be having like cutscenes, well, not cutscenes, but like dialogue and everything between the characters before you actually go ahead and play the match. So this is before Raymond goes up against the Royal Academy. Then here we see a shot of if it wants to load, there we go, of Raymond playing against Gemini Storm. Yo, look at the background at the destroyed Raymond. That is crazy. That looks insane. But yeah, so you got that. And here you got Team Ogre as well. So pretty cool. Features over 5.2k characters. A massive cast of over 5,200 characters, including everyone from the original game to the latest title. Together they form over 150 teams. Characters are obtained through the player's universe and can be managed in a team dock or player bank. Now let's see. Save up and okay, so this is just what we got. This is just what we saw in the beta, obviously. So you got Raymond here with Willy on the bench, and then these four characters. Yo, they got Frankie, my boy Frankie, finally getting some representation. Yeah, that's cool. But so yeah, that's Toad. That's from Brainwashing. I don't know who you are, but so that's pretty cool. This looks like kind of like the same, almost as the beta. Now here, we got the player bank. Save characters ranging up to thousands. Okay, this is cool. Yo, this is cool, and you can actually sort it out too. Wait, so that does confirm, so that does mean we are able to have a lot of characters at the same time. I'm pretty sure that's what it implies. Because yeah, look at this. It puts like everyone's sort of 1, 2, 3, Go, Cornerstone, Galaxy, Ares, Orion, and then Victory Road. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool way. So if you need a specific character for this, you can just go ahead and just like search for it like this. And like what game they got introduced. That is pretty cool. That is very cool. That is actually very cool and a nice way to be done. And then next, the player universe. Characters are obtained in random packs of 12. Lock new character using bond stars. Now this is also interesting because it seems like you pool for the characters, which is it's interesting to say the least. It's kind of like it's kind of like a gotcha, but obviously without any monetary gain. I think that's how you say it. I might be messing up, but basically you just get in-game currency from just playing matches and such, it seems like, and then you can go here to the player's universe, and then you use those to try and recruit a character. Like I see some cool characters again. You see the Raymond characters. You see Mark here, Arian, Kevin, Gabby, Jack. As you can see, they are in the rare section, so I assume they are going to be the toughest one to get. But even then, there are still other characters here, like the other Raymond characters. I see like Rusty, Kurama, Jamie Mack. So again, just a lot of different characters you can get from it, which is pretty cool. I do hope you cannot pull duplicates. I hope once you pull like a character, like if I pull Jim, you don't get him again. Like you're not gonna be able to get him. He's just out of the pool. I hope that is the case, but we have to see. Next up, we got the characters though, which again we already showed off a little bit, but let's go a bit more in depth with them. So as you can see, the characters here, we got. Oh, this is not in English. No. Oh wait, no. Here we go. English. I was about to be like, no. Here we go. So like I said, Victoria Cryptix again is the grandchild of Dr. Cryptix. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We got Wonderball, which again pretty cool too. But then look at this. We got Faerun. Look at this is insane. When I saw this in at the live stream today, I was just so like, whoa. Like look at him. He's grown up. He's looking dapper as ever. Like bro, look, he just looks amazing. I did not expect us to see adult Faye, but I'm all for it. Here again we see Dr. Cryptix too. He's still alive and well. Hey, I love that for bro. I love that for him. And then we got Misty, which is the most interesting addition. I will say it's the most interesting addition. I'm looking at I think because they didn't explain exactly what Misty is, what the who Misty is and such. I assume maybe Misty is probably Victorio's version of Wonderball, even though we do journey with Wonderball, so I'm not too sure about that. But that's still cool. That's still funny regardless. So Wonderball got a little sister basically, so that's pretty cool to see. That's pretty cool to see. And yeah, I think that's everything about Chronicle mode. So again, Chronicle mode, you're just gonna go through matches like you did before. You played it. Oh wait, no, I didn't mention that. Okay, so how it works is, as you can see, they all got different difficulties. Just like in the beta, you got 4 difficulties for them. You gain victory stars and such. You gain XP for it. Pretty cool. What you gotta do is, for the first, you gotta beat the team for the first time using the story required characters. So you're gonna need to use the Rayman 11 for the first time. However, once you've beat them one time, you are able to use characters from your own team and such. So that's pretty interesting, and you actually want to play against them because there are going to be items that are going to be exclusive to these matches. Like for example, I'm pretty sure with Zeus, like we don't see Zeus here right now, but Zeus is one of the teams obviously you're going to be facing, and if you play against Zeus on the highest difficulty, you will be able to obtain some items for the Inazuma town, which we will be diving into later on in another video. But that is basically that's kind of like the little gist of Chronicle mode. I'm gonna real quick go open this, gonna see if Titan has posted anything here. Yes, he has. Let's go ahead and real quick see. And here we go. Chronicle mode. In the distant future, a new terrifying threat looms over. Okay, no, we already read this. Entrust with the last glimmer of hope, Victoria Cryptics, grandson of Dr. Cryptics, embarks on a journey across the entire history of Inazuma 11 to find his gold, strongest team of all. And then, let's see, a grown-up Fey Rune, Victorio, Dr. Cryptic, Wonderbot, and Misty, a yellow Wonderbot. Recreate every match from the show. Okay, that's true. First you must use a proper team. And then after you beat him, you can use your own team. Yep, again, you want to do that. You do want to do that. So that is actually important to do. So you're going to be playing these matches multiple times if you want to try and get everything done. To beat a match, you must beat it with certain requirements. In the Royal match, you must stop a shot with God Hand and score with Fire Tornado. Right, so again, you gotta actually like replicate the match. Now, I can see maybe people not liking that as much because that is gonna be kind of limiting in some ways. But again, you only have to do it once, and then after that you can play against them again whatever way you like it, right? So again, that's pretty cool. You can save up to 10 teams to use. It's cool. I don't mind that, but to be fair, when we have 5.2k characters to our access, like we have access to 5.2k characters, 10 teams feels not a lot, but to be fair, it is fine. It is fine. It doesn't matter. You can win Kazuna stars, which then can be used in the player's universe. Each star in the universe contains 5 rare characters and 15 regular characters. Using a Kazuna star gets you 12 random characters from that star. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you get 12 characters in one go when you use the Kizuna star, which again looks pretty cool. Again, is very cool. I can't wait to see how that's gonna be going. You're in range of commentators. Alright, I didn't put that there. But you can, I don't think that's exclusive to Chronicle mode. But yeah, there'll be a range of commentators, so you're able to switch who you want as commentator. You can have Chester Horse. You can have, what's it called? Chester Horse. You can have the dude from Go. All that stuff. So that's pretty cool. This mode contains a story and isn't just matches. Again, that is true. And each match will have some animation or dialogue beforehand between the two teams. Again, everything like I mentioned before. Yeah. So, I think that's going to be it for Chronicle mode. Again, Chronicle mode is looking very good and very exciting once it's here. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead to the next modes in the next video. So I'll see you guys in the next one.